Imagine waking up and discovering you're no longer normal. This is his story. He woke up with burning eyes, thinking it was a dream, but it wasn't. His eyes were glowing red. Panicked, he splashed cold water on his face, but the glow stayed. His senses sharpened. He could hear, smell and feel everything. His mum knocked, calling him to breakfast. He threw on sunglasses, hiding his eyes. At the table, he kept his head down, his parents' worried glances unnoticed. After breakfast, he desperately searched online for answers, legends, mutations, anything. Frustrated, he tested his strength, lifting his bed, then a heavy dresser effortlessly. His phone buzzed. A message from Jack. "Meet me at the park. Urgent." He hesitated, but felt Jack might help. Hoodie on, he walked to the park with a mix of fear and hope. Jack was waiting, serious. "There's a reason you woke up like this," he said. "You're not the only one."
If your eyes glow in the dark, you're one of us. Welcome to the Awakened. The boy's heart raced. "What do you mean?" he asked, trying to keep his voice steady. Jack glanced around nervously. "There are others like you," he whispered. Jack revealed a faint blue glow beneath his skin. "I woke up with these powers a few months ago. Why didn't you tell me?" the boy asked. Jack sighed. "I didn't know how to explain it, but now we need to stick together. There's something big going on." Jack explained how he discovered and tested his abilities in secret. "We call ourselves the Awakened. We believe there's a connection between us and mysterious events happening around the world." "So what do we do now?" the boy asked. "We need to find the others," Jack said firmly, "and understand our powers. There's a meetup next week. We should go." The boy nodded, feeling a mix of fear and excitement. "Count me in." As they prepared for the meetup, they trained together, testing their limits. Finally, the day arrived. They were greeted by a diverse group with unique abilities. A tall woman with silver hair stepped forward. "Welcome, newcomers," she said warmly. "I'm Alara. Together we'll uncover the truth about our powers." The boy knew his life had changed forever. Together, they would face whatever challenges lay ahead.
The training room buzzed with energy. Sweat dripped, muscles burned. It was intense. But they pushed on. Max, with a flick of her wrist, sent a wave of telekinetic force crashing against a target. The dummy crumpled. She wasn't holding back. Not anymore. Across the room, Liam manipulated light, bending it around his body until he was practically invisible. He moved like a phantom, striking pressure points with lightning speed. Maya, the youngest, levitated in the center of the room, her eyes glowing with a soft blue light. Around her, objects trembled, pulled by her growing telekinetic powers. They were the Awakened, young, powerful, hunted. The weight of their abilities settled on their shoulders, a constant reminder of their purpose. They trained, not just to master their powers, but to survive. Because out there in the shadows lurked a threat they couldn't ignore. The Order. They were everywhere and nowhere. A shadowy organization obsessed with controlling the Awakened. They feared their power, wanted to exploit it. Max slammed her fist against a punching bag, the force of it echoing in the vast training room. Anger pulsed through her. The Order had taken so much from them.
"They won't get away with it,"
he muttered, his voice tight with anger. Maya lowered herself to the ground, her eyes filled with worry.
"We have to find them. We have to bring them home."
The Order had taken their friends, other Awakened like them, ripped away in the night. Their whereabouts were unknown, their fates uncertain. The thought of their friends, trapped and alone, fueled their determination. They would find them. They had to. A plan began to form, a whisper of hope in the darkness. They had a lead, a whisper of a rumor, about a hidden facility where the Order held their captives. The mission was risky, dangerous, but they didn't hesitate. Their friends needed them.
"We stick together. We're stronger as a team."
Her voice was firm, her eyes blazing with resolve. Liam nodded, his gaze unwavering.
"We'll bring them home."
Maya, her small hand clutching a pendant, a reminder of her captured brother, whispered.
"We have to."
They spent days refining their plan, poring over maps, studying satellite images, memorizing guard patrols. Every detail mattered, every second counted. Their training intensified. They pushed their limits, honing their powers, preparing for the fight of their lives. Fear was a constant companion, but so was determination. The night of the mission arrived, cloaked in a blanket of stars. The air crackled with anticipation. Max could feel the weight of responsibility on her shoulders. 3 lives, their friends' lives, depended on them. Liam checked his gear, his movements precise, his face an emotionless mask. But beneath the surface, Max could sense his determination. Maya, despite her fear, radiated a quiet strength. Her resolve was a beacon, reminding them what was at stake. They slipped into the night, shadows melting into shadows. Their destination, the heart of the Order's stronghold. The mission was a go. They moved like ghosts, their steps silent, their presence undetected. Liam, cloaked in his manipulated light, was their eyes and ears, guiding them past laser grids and patrolling guards. Each step brought them closer to their goal, closer to their friends, but also closer to danger.
The main holding cells are on the lower levels. Heavy security.
We create a diversion, something to draw their attention.
And then we strike fast and hard.
Their plan, formed through hours of debate and revision, relied on timing, on their individual strengths, and most importantly, on their trust in each other. They were ready. The facility hummed with an eerie silence. The air was heavy with the metallic tang of fear. They reached the main control room, a hive of activity. Monitors flickered, displaying feeds from throughout the facility. Max whispered, her heart pounding in her chest. Liam, a ghost in the flickering light, disabled the security cameras, plunging the room into darkness. The guards, momentarily blinded, spun around, confused, alarmed. It was their chance. Max unleashed a wave of telekinetic energy, sending guards crashing against walls, creating the diversion they needed. Maya, her eyes glowing, lifted a heavy metal door, clearing a path for them. They moved as one, their movements fluid, practiced, their purpose unwavering. The rescue had begun. S3. Media. Rescue team preparing. Intense team coordination. Person giving command. On my mark. The corridors were a labyrinth, cold and sterile. The silence was broken only by the pounding of their hearts and the distant shouts of alerted guards. They fought their way through the facility, their powers a symphony of destruction and defense. Max, a whirlwind of telekinetic fury, cleared a path. Liam, a phantom warrior, disarmed guards before they even knew what hit them. Maya, her voice amplified by her powers, created sonic blasts that disoriented their pursuers. But the Order was ready for them. Reinforcements arrived, armed with weapons designed to neutralize their powers. The fight was far from over.
Like and subscribe for more content, and have a great day.